If you're looking for peace and serenity, it doesn't get much better than the Palisades and Steele Creek. Look at that sky behind me. It is gorgeous. This community right here was created specifically for the Palisades, and it is by one of my favorite builders in Charlotte. The floor plans in here are beautiful, but what's even more important is that you can't find these floor plans anywhere else. Stick around. You're going to want to find out a lot more about where I am right now. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Yadi Karina Jones. I'm a real estate agent with Lifestyle International Realty here in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. Every week, I take tours of areas and neighborhoods to show you what it's like to live here in Charlotte. If you're thinking about making a move, please feel free to contact me using any of the information below. I'd love to help you find your dream home here in the Queen City. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please take a moment and do so right now so that you can continue learning more about this beautiful city. Now, let's find out more about this community because I bet you're gonna love it. Village at North Reach by Taylor Morrison is a community of 58 homes. About 2/3 of those homes have been sold. There are 5 floor plans ranging anywhere from about 1,800 square feet to about 2,200 square feet. This one that we're about to enter is called the Pisa. It has 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. It is 1 bedroom on that lower level and the rest are upstairs. As you can see here, Taylor Morrison is a builder that believes in adding some bells and whistles, which I absolutely love. So you've got the picture frame molding in the front, you've got the crown molding, you've got a transom window up here, and another window to add light to that front section. You are going to first encounter your 2-car garage here in this hallway. That garage, if you go inside, you're going to see your tank water heater, or you can opt for the tankless, and that is something that you can do at Design Center. Back there was an office, but it is really a bedroom that they would have a door on it, and that is the full bathroom that accommodates that room. This is gonna be your first closet that you see, and then right next to it, another closet that utilizes the space under the stairs. So you know, if you have a lot of luggages or Christmas trees or whatever, you have enough room to put it in this house. Now, the house is not incredibly large. It is about 2,200 square feet, but it feels just right. So if you're a person that came from a very large home and you're like, hey, overwhelmed with all of the cleaning and the upkeep and the, kind of utility bills being high, this feels like you have enough space for everything, but it's not too tight. It's not too big. Here you have your gas range, and right above it, you have your built-in microwave. One thing that I wanted you to see for sure is that it can vent out to the exterior. If you choose that option, I will always tell my clients to choose that option. You also have glass front doors, so you can, get real fancy with it at Design Center. Every home that is being built from now on is going to be done from scratch. So you do have to wait. It is a build time involved in this. It's going to, be anywhere from 6 to 8 months or so. And on top of that, you are ranging here in the mid-4s and up. But I got to be honest with you, you're probably not going to get away with a home of this size, right? Because this is on the larger side without kind of like hitting at least 500, even if you're very conservative with the features at the design shop. There definitely are a lot of things that you can do. Like, for example, you can upgrade your lights, right? You can add additional lights. You can add additional outlets. One thing you can't do is add a fireplace. So they do not offer that in this particular community. That was your screened-in porch. It isn't screened in naturally, but you can get it screened in. Here you have your exposed stairs. Now, they chose to expose it here in the model, but it does not come that way. It is defaulted as carpet, but what I would absolutely always advise my clients is that if you're ever thinking about doing that in the future, just get it done now. Don't wait, because It is going to be a little bit of a hassle to do it later on if you choose not to do it when you're purchasing. This is going to be your loft. It's centered right between the bedrooms, so everybody has access to it. Here you're going to have your washer, dryer, laundry area, and there's enough room in there to put hampers. And you know, I mean, there's nowhere good to put a hamper, right? If you put it in the bedroom, it looks terrible. If you put it in the closet, that looks terrible and smells terrible. So I'm glad that it's big enough to have the hamper in there. This is going to be your primary bedroom. It has a king size bed and 2 end tables, and it also has 2 cabinets. So plenty of room in here. And you have the option of doing a tray ceiling. They haven't done it here, but you'll see it in the next home that we're going into. Here you're going to have your double vanity sink. And you can choose the colors of your sink. They do not, I mean, not the sink, the colors of the cabinet, and they don't have to match. So you can have a white cabinet in one bathroom and then have a blue one in another one. So it's up to you. Here you have your stand-up shower. It's going to be, you have the option of fiberglass, but of course here you see it tiled, and I love that because it is the primary. So it does need a little bit of bells and whistles going on in this room, or at least I believe so. I definitely think it would be much better for resale to have the tile set up. And then you can also do tile on the floor. Back here you have your closet. You just passed the water closet. This one has it. The other model that we're going to see does not have it. So we're going to go back into the hallway to see the other bedrooms. There are going to be 2 additional bedrooms because you saw one downstairs. So that was one. We just went through the primary, and you have 2 other bedrooms that you can go into. So this one right here is probably better for an older child, a teenager, or a mother-in-law or something like that. It's a little bit bigger than the other room. It's got its double closet, so plenty of room. Well, especially for me, I always say I don't have a lot of clothes, so I don't need a huge closet. Here you have an additional bedroom. This one is set up as a nursery. Super cute, but of course you could fit a full-size bed in here. Now, we are going to be seeing another floor plan. That floor plan also has 4 bedrooms, just like this one does, but the configuration is a lot different than this one. This right here is going to be your full-size bathroom. So that is the 3rd full-size bathroom we've seen in this home. The next floor plan that we're going to see is called the Manre. This one is somewhere between 2,000 and 2,100 square feet. It has 4 bedrooms upstairs. If you're looking for something with a bedroom downstairs, this is not going to be the one for you, but it is beautiful. It is very well laid out. Because it doesn't have that bedroom downstairs, of course, it makes the downstairs feel bigger. This right here is your foyer, and then you're going to have a closet to your right, depending on which way your garage is, whether it's oriented to the left or the right, depends on where this closet ends up. Now, this floor plan is pretty much my favorite of all 5. It has your open concept area, and I like that the dining room is kind of tucked away in its own area back there. You see right here, this kitchen, unlike the other one, which was gray, this one is white and a little bit more in your contemporary farmhouse-ish look. Here you have your vented hood, your vented stove option. You have your refrigerator on the other side, which is great because anytime I see a stove next to a fridge, I cringe because it does reduce the life expectancy of each of those appliances. Here you have a table that accommodates 6 people, but you can absolutely stretch that a little bit more to fit 8. When I worked in staging, we would actually put chairs. We would never put the chairs at the head of the table. We would always just put them on the side. So that's another way to get that in. So here, this one doesn't have the covered porch. Unlike the Pisa, it is a concrete patio. Of course, you can do an umbrella out here, or there might be the option of doing the covered patio in Design Studio, but I can't 100% remember if that was an option. They do also have a deck option depending on which lot you purchase. So you do have to start with your lot, and then you put the home on there. So this right here, your powder room, that was your pantry. And then you have another niche back here that can you can put a drop zone here. The Design Center allows you to select that option so that you can put down, you know, your purse, your book bag, whatever you've got coming in from that garage. This garage right here, 2-car garage, and unlike the Pisa, it has additional space back here. So if you want to put a deep freezer or a fridge or a TV or anything of that sort, you have that space there, or even storage bins if that's your thing. All right, so now we are going to walk through this space and head to the upstairs. You see the exposed railing here with the wrought iron. That is like my favorite way to see it. Here, exposed wood stairs. Again, if you're thinking of getting it in the future, just go ahead and get that done at the beginning. Up here, you're going to have your, I feel like it feels like a little wing here, back here. Like it's its own thing for the primary homeowner, right? Here you have your linen closet and then your laundry area. Again, a lot of space here for you to put 2 hampers or so. This back here is an additional closet, which I like. This is one thing that Taylor Morrison did a great job with these homes. They found lots of ways to put closets in. And sometimes you walk into a home and there's like very little places to put things. This right here is your primary bedroom. It does have the ability to have a tray ceiling, so you can upgrade for that option. That would be a structural upgrade, so you would have to let them know that at the beginning. And you can add additional recess lights in here so that it is a little brighter. Here you have your bathroom with the double vanity and your stand-up shower. Now, one difference between this bathroom and the other one is the fact that you do not have a water closet. You're going to have a commode. It's a little hidden, but not super hidden. So you can't lock that door. And then back here you have your closet. It is very, very normal to see a closet beyond the bathroom in North Carolina. That's just common. So if that's something that bothers you, this floor plan is going to be something that you may not be able to get over, but that is very normal here. So just know that a lot of builders do it. As we go to the other side, it's going to look a little different than the one that we just came from, because that one had a loft in the middle area and this does not. So this is not going to have your loft. It's going to be right tucked in that corner, which I really, really like. I think that that's a good use of space back there. So you're going to also have 3 other bedrooms, one being used as a like a little exercise space. If you choose to do that, of course, you can put a day bed in there, you know, if it feels a little tight, so that you can get a little room out of it, a little more room, walking room. And then on the other side, you are going to have your other 2 bedrooms. One is done as an office, but it does not have to be an office. You can continue, you can add a full-size bed in there. It will absolutely 100% fit in there. And then the other room, you can also fit a full-size bed. I think you probably fit a queen-size bed in there. This is the second bathroom in this particular floor plan, and that's because there is a half bath downstairs. Since there is no bedroom, you don't need that shower in there. You also have the ability, like I said, to mix and match, which is something unique that Taylor Morrison is offering, especially kind of in this price point, allowing you to mix and match cabinetry. This is the secondary bedroom that is bigger than the other bedroom. One thing that makes North Reach unique is that it has access to this lake house, so you can actually rent it and have a party there with family and friends. So this is a very unique feature, and there are other amenities that you get to enjoy by being a resident of North Reach, but this one is particular to residents of North Reach. That is the only group of people that can utilize this lake house. At the bottom of it, you have a kayak launch, and you can actually go into a shallow part of Lake Wylie there and, you know, start to kind of like tread that water with your kayak so that you don't have to go into the full body of water where all the speedboats and other things like that are. So You are literally within minutes of Lake Washington. Northridge comes with a ton of amenities such as country club access, a pool, tennis courts, and much, much more. You also get this beautiful lake house access where you can hang out with family and friends. You can rent it for a fee, or you can just hang out on the exterior. If you're thinking that this community might be right for you and your family, feel free to connect with me using the contact information below. My name is Yadi Karina Jones. I'm a real estate agent with Lifestyle International Realty here in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. If you haven't had a moment yet to subscribe to the channel, please do so now so you can continue learning more about what our beautiful city has to offer. See you next time.